We, the WSP, had heard many stories and rumors regarding the Irish Mountain Catholic Church. Some we were skeptical about. So, we decided to do a small day investigation, basically a walkthrough. Then, we did a nighttime investigation. What the team discovered shook us to the very core of our souls. Here is our official WSP investigation of the Saint Colman Catholic Church, Irish Mountain, West Virginia. The Saint Colman Catholic Church, named for Saint Colman Catholic 560 to 632 AD, Irish bishop and monk. The church was placed on the National Registry of Historical Places by the United States Department of the Interior, built 1877 to 78.
How sweet sing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. When we lived 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun, I know less fun to sing God's praise. And when we first begun.
Did you hear that thing going on? Oh, it was angry.
Did you like our singing?
Do you want to sing with us? No. I thought I heard I liked it, and then I heard never mind. No, it's just will you let us see you? No. I got to set my phone up. Are you the one that's straining all of our batteries so quickly? Should we make something?
You like blondes or brunettes? Were you the one touching me?
Well, yeah.
Well, you shouldn't touch me. I don't touch you.
Are you a converted priest?
There's orbs up there around that cross up there. I don't recall seeing a cross like the wooden one up there of Jesus. Is that a cross?
Who's the cross for? Are you angry that they took in, that they put all the stuff in this church instead
in this church. We feel like somebody is watching us when we're outside. Is someone out there watching us? Who's out there watching us?
Bishop said stingy or scared to come in.
And if you notice, right up here, baby Jesus, the left hand has been taken off.
Right hand.
Right hand, sorry.
And what is that supposed to be a symbol of?
Denying the right hand path.
Why would you bury babies separate?
Is it something the Catholics did?
Like church all together supposed to pray to. I'm a Christian and I strongly believe that. Hold on, I can see my breath there. Did you see that?
No. I was watching the camera.
Real cold.
I can see my breath.
I can't see my nose.
We're going to get ready and go out into the cemetery. Yes.
Yesterday when I was here, the girl that I saw, is she buried outside? Is she outside still?
How do you feel clinging to the Catholic Church while you are deceased?
Why are you touching me? I don't touch you. Do you like my earrings?
Yes.
A friend gave them to me today.
Were you allowed to wear earrings? Picture 1. In this picture, on the left-hand side, on the top, you will see an evil face. You can see its teeth. You can see the snarl on his face. On the bottom, you will see a demon with horns, and he's looking straight into the church. In the second window, you will see a dark priest standing right beside of it. He is covered in all black. If you look closer at the back, you will see a woman standing there. And this may be the woman I saw out in the cemetery. And at the bottom, you'll see a dark spirit. Picture 2. In this picture, if you start at the top, you're going to see a demon. Then you're going to see a woman and a man. Then a woman with a robe. And also, on the next picture, you'll see a man holding what looks like a child. And then on the far right, you will see a demon, and he's climbing up the side of the wall. Picture 3. In this picture, at the bottom on the left, you will see a very dark spirit. I can see his eyes, his nose, I can see his teeth, I can see his horns. At the very top, you'll see a dark spirit just standing there. He's kind of like a skeleton with a robe on. And on the right-hand side, you will see a spirit forming. Picture 4. In this picture, standing right there beside a Jerry, you're going to see a demon. And then beside that, you see a man. The demon, by the way, is holding onto 2 children, one in each arm. On the right-hand side of the screen, at the top, you can see a spirit, and he's screaming. I see his mouth wide open. I can see him just screaming. And on the bottom right-hand side, you will see what appears to either be the figure of a girl, maybe, or a woman. It is definitely a female. Picture 5. In this picture, once again in the corner, you'll see a dark spirit with a skull. And he has got horns, big horns. On the right-hand side, you'll see a very evil, dark spirit. And down below that, you're going to see a man that I've circled. And then also on the right-hand side, you'll see someone that is sitting there. I can't figure out if they're male or female, but there's someone sitting right there. Picture 6. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a demon with big, huge horns. Down below that, you're going to see children. It looks like 2 girls. On the right-hand side, you're going to see what looks like a demon with horns. He's got great big huge horns coming around the side of his head. On the far right, you're going to see another demon. Picture 7. In this picture right in front of Donnie, you'll see a dark spirit, and it's watching. And at the very top of the screen, you're going to see a huge skull. Picture 8. In this picture, on the back part, on the left, you will see someone sitting there. Over next to Jerry, on the right-hand side, you're going to see the image of an old woman and of a priest. Picture 9. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you'll see a man with a long flowing beard. The next figure is a woman. And then towards the right, you're going to see another woman. Picture 10. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you'll see the image of a woman. And down on below it, you're going to see several skulls. Towards the middle, on the right, you'll see a demon, and he's got horns. And then you'll see another demon with horns. Picture 11. In this picture, at the top, you're going to see 2 faces. Then you'll see the image of a woman. And below that, you're going to see a demon, and he's walking in towards the door like he's trying to come up from behind on Donnie. On the next thing you see right there at the confessional, you're going to see a face. Then right in front of Donnie, on the top, you'll see a woman. And below that, you'll see the image of another woman. Picture 12. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you see the image of a woman. And then there's a big snake. And then you'll see a full image of a man wearing like a suit. Picture 13. In this picture, you're going to see a demon. And he is huge. And you can see his big horns coming straight out. Then next, you'll see another demon. And there's demons all around here. On the bottom, you will see a cop. It looks like a cop, maybe, with the badges and everything on his shirt. And then you will see a hooded demon. Picture 14. At the very top of the picture, you're going to see a priest in his full garments. And right beside of him, you see the image of a demon. He has got deep piercing eyes, a longer nose. He's got a beard. He is huge. Picture 15. In picture 15, you will see a demon, and it is watching where Peggy and Gloria are at. And then you will see another demon, and he is showing something. And he is right up above Donnie. Picture 16. If you look at the window, you will see the face of someone, and they're looking in. Picture 17. And if you look closely at the bottom, at the confessional, you will see the image of a woman. Picture 18. Here at the corner of the lost corner, you will see what appears to be a man, and he's placing flowers at the feet of Mother Mary and Jesus. Picture 19. In this picture, if you look closely at the grave, you will see an image of a man, and he's staring straight out at us. And you can also see at the bottom part a man rising up from the grave. He is trying his best to dig his way out of the grave. Picture 20. In this picture, at the church window, you can see a full man standing in the window. And that was none of our crew. And if you look at the front door, you can also see the face of someone in that front door. Picture 21. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a man's face. I can see his eyes. I can see his eyebrows. I can see part of his nose. I cannot see his mouth. And he is right there on Jerry. And if you look at the right-hand side of the screen, there is a man, a full caped man, right there at Jerry's chips. Picture 22. In this picture on the left-hand side at the top, you're going to see the image of a man. And below that is another man. And he looks like to be an older man. And on the right-hand side of the screen is yet another man. Picture 23. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the image of a woman, and then a man, and another man. And then on the right-hand side, there is yet another man. He is huge, and he has got a big, prominent forehead. You can see his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and he has got a long, deep chin. Picture 24. In this picture, on the right-hand side, it looks like a priest in his robes, and he is watching over the cemetery. Picture 25. In this picture on the left-hand side, there is a boy leaning against the tree, and there were no other people up there at the cemetery that day except for us. And on the right-hand side of the screen, you're going to see the image of a man and a woman, like he is comforting her. Picture 26. In this picture on the left-hand side, you will see the full frontal face of a man. Picture 27. At the top, you will see what looks like mist coming through. On the bottom, you'll see the face of a woman. And then closer to the right-hand side, you're going to see a man with a little girl. Picture 28. In this picture, right there at the door, is a demon. I can see the demon's face just as plain as anything, and I can also see the black robe. And on the right-hand side, right up above Donnie, you can see the face of a spirit. Picture 29. In this picture, right behind the statue, is the little girl. Picture 30. In this picture on the left-hand side, you're going to see a dark spirit in a robe. And underneath that, you see a woman like she's trying to run. Picture 31. In this picture, there is a woman on the left-hand side of the screen, and right beside of her is a huge, huge demon, and he is pointing out like he's trying to tell her to get out. Picture 32. In this picture on the left-hand side, you can see a spirit, and it looks to be a woman. Below that, there is another woman. In the middle, you can see all kinds of people. And then on the right-hand side, you will see the image of a man, and he's got something around him. Picture 33. In picture 33, right there on the left-hand side, you're going to see the face of a demon, and he has got humongous horns. I mean, he is huge. On the upper part of the ceiling, you will see a demon's face in his body. Down below that, you will also see a very dark spirit. Picture 34. In this picture at the top, you will see two children. Below that, there is a man and there is a woman. And then right below that, you will see a demon, and he has got some big horns. Picture number 35. On the left-hand side, you will see a man, and he's praying. He's got his hands clasped together, and he is praying. There's Jerry, and then on the other side of Jerry, you will see a demon, and then you'll see another demon, and yet another demon. Picture 36. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you'll see a woman. Then you'll see an old priest in his robes. And below that, you will see a huge demon. In the middle, you will see a woman. And beside of her is a child sitting there like he's watching something. And if you look at the window, there is a skull, and it's looking into the church. Picture 37. In this picture on the left-hand side, there's an image of a woman. And then below that, there is another woman, and she's reaching out to touch Peggy. On Peggy's stomach, there is a very, very dark spirit there. On the right-hand side, you will see the image of a man. Then there's another man, and another man. And then there is a demon. Picture 38. In this picture, you will see 3 demons. I see their horns. I see their faces. They are pure evil. Picture 39. In this picture, up above, you will see the shape of a spirit. And then over to the side of Jerry, you're going to see 2 other spirits. Picture 40. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you will see a man with a beard. And below him, you will see the image of a girl. Going towards the right, you will see the image of a man in his spirit form. Then you will also see what looks to be a priest in his robes. And then beside that is a man. Picture 41. In this picture, if you look at Jerry's stomach, there is a skull on his stomach. And then on the right hand side, you will see a demon right behind Donnie. I can see the demon's face very well. I can see his horns. And below them, at the pews, you will see the image of an old man. Picture 42. In this picture, Gloria is face to face with a demon, and it's just staring her down. And below that is another demon. And to the back side of her, there are two men right behind her. Picture 43. In picture 43, you will see the images of 4 different demons. Picture 44. In this picture, right up above Peggy at the door is the image of a woman. And then behind her is the image of a demon. And below that, it looks to be like a huge snake head coming in after her. Picture 45. In this picture, the spirit is now straight in front of her, watching her. And there is another spirit straight behind her, just staring at her. Picture 46. In this picture, right there on Jerry's back, is a demon. Picture number 47. In this picture, at the top, you will see what looks to be a man and a woman. And below that is a spirit, a very dark spirit. And down below that, on the bottom, is a little girl. And then on Peggy, there is a really bad demon. Its face is misfigured really bad. Picture 48. In this picture on the top, you're going to see the image of a very bad spirit. Below that, there is a demon, and it is watching her. It's looking up at her. In the window, you're going to see 2 faces that are staring straight at her. Picture 49. In this picture, you will see at the top, there is a woman, and she's holding a child, and the child is very plain to see. In the middle, there is a demon, and he's not very happy right there looking. Up above that, you will see another demon. And to the right of that, you're going to see someone yelling and screaming. And up above that, you will also see another spirit. Picture 50. In this picture, there is a man right there on the floor, like he's trying to help someone. And then right up above, right below that, on the right-hand side, you're going to see the image of a demon. Picture 51. In this picture, Gloria is surrounded by demons. Picture 52. There is one huge spirit. All you can see is his eyes, and the rest of him is covered in pure black. And in the middle, you will see another spirit within him. Picture 53. In this picture, you will see 3 orbs. Picture 54. In this picture, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a girl laying right there in the floor. Then next to her, you see the face of a man. And on the right-hand side, you will see a child just standing there at the pews. Picture 55. In this picture, you're going to see 2 orbs. Picture 56. In this picture, in the middle, you're going to see a woman standing there, like she's coming through the doorway. On the back, you will see an orb. And on the front right, you will see 2 children. Picture 57. On picture 57, you'll see me sitting there, and right beside of me is a spirit sitting right there on the stairs next to me. Picture 58. In this picture, right there at the confessional is a man, and he's looking up like he's looking at Peggy. On the bottom, there is another man. Up above that is another man, and he is staring straight up at Peggy. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see a man and a woman. Picture 59. In picture 59, you will see the image of a man's spirit. And I think this may be a priest, like he is trying to bless the church. Picture 60. In picture 60, you will see an orb. Picture 61. In this picture, at the top, you will see a skull. In the door itself, you can see the image of a spirit trying to come through. On the next one, you will see a face. And up at the very top, there is another spirit watching. Picture number 62. On the right-hand side, you will see the image of a man with a beard and with long hair. Picture 63. In this picture, right there at the door, is a nun. Picture 64. In this picture, right there at the stairs, you're going to see the image of a girl. Below that, you will see a woman, a child, and then a man. And then on the other side, on the right-hand side, you're going to see the image of a bird, but it has a man's face. Picture 65. In this picture, you can see the spirit of a man right there in the graveyard. Picture 66. In this picture, right behind Peggy, you will see a demon. And you can see his horns, and you can also see his face. Picture 67. In this picture, you can see two faces in the window. And right straight across my arm, you can see some kind of mist coming over me. Picture 68. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you're going to see a man's face with a full beard. But it looks like he has no eyes. His eyes are just pure white. In the next middle one, you will see a demon. And his eyes are the same way. His eyes are... he's got whites. And in the next picture, you're going to see yet another demon. Picture 69. In this picture, you can see a face right there above the church. Picture 70. In this picture on the on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to see a demon, and he's got huge horns. Picture 71. In this picture on the bottom, you will see two women at the doorway. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see a face right there on the cross. Picture 72. On the left-hand side, you're going to see the image of a woman. And then below that, you're going to see a man, like he's laying down in the grass. Then, you will also see a huge demon walking. Picture 73. In this picture, on the left-hand side, you're going to see the image of a woman. And she's got a big hat on, and she's looking out over the pews. And underneath her, you'll see the image of a little girl. Picture 74. In this picture, you will see a demon as he's trying to come into the church. Picture 75. In this picture on the left-hand side, you're going to see a dark figure with a hood. And in the windows, you're going to see what looks to be a boy and a girl and another spirit looking in. Picture 76. In this picture, you will see Jerry on the right-hand side, and on the middle of the picture, you're going to see what appears to maybe be a man, but he has no head. While we were on investigation, we all experienced various things. We heard, felt, and seen things. This was a one-of-a-kind investigation that we had never experienced before. We figured with it being a church that we would experience other things. Nothing like what we expected. The same feelings of being watched, almost hunted, as if we were prey, followed us out into the cemetery. The corner known as the Lost Corner is where they buried the lost babies and adults that weren't able to be baptized before they passed away, and it had a very strange feeling to it. The feeling of deep, unbridled sadness lingered there. Hopelessness, despair were felt in other parts of the cemetery as well. The Catholic Church, from what we were told, was taken over by a satanic church years ago. Then the Catholics took it over again. The presence of evil is felt throughout the church. What all happened in this little church that is hidden about 6 miles into the deep woods is anyone's guess. The horrors that is revealed to us is probably just a small sampling of what happened in the past. My entire crew will be anointed with blessed oil and prayed for. We took full precautions so none of the evil could follow us home. I will also be praying for the souls that are there. May God have mercy on them, especially the little children.